What's up friends, Chook here, and welcome back to Bit Heroes. Okay, it is Thursday, which means it is Capture 8 Day, and we are going to look for Oxla. So, let's go to Raid 1. Now, recently our guild leveled up, and we got enough points, I should say, to get an extra raid, which is awesome. So we have 7. I also have over 300 energy, because I've been a little bit busy recently and haven't logged on as much, so this is built up. So potentially we could do 10 raids if we wanted, but let's just start with a few and see how we go. So just to double check, actually, we've got our runes on. Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. We're good to go. So yeah, we're looking for Oxla, so we can do the fusion for Oxelroth, and then once we get him, for our Fusion Thursday Capture 8 episodes, we will go to either Raid 3 or 4, because we need Captain Wombo's Fusion. So we need the Captain, whatever his name is, and then the little elusive robot from Raid 4 as well. So they will be the next 2 fams after we get Oxla. Now, I did have a comment that maybe being able to reduce the lag a little bit more by taking off the battle text. So I have done that, so we'll no longer see, you know, critical or dodge or block or any of that stuff, or the damage numbers themselves. It's just as quick as possibly can, no animations, no battle text, no anything. So this is as fast as we could possibly do it, as far as battling goes. I mean, we could always buy the better shoes, like the speed shoes, so we can go from 7.5 to like 15 or something. But you know, this is fine. Now, I also recently bought. I have enough. I have more than 1,600 for the Oxla when he shows up, if he shows up, all that sort of thing. But I did have some gems in reserve. Now, instead of saving them to use on familiars or anything, I did buy a super scroll, and I did buy a raid basket as well. Raid shard basket, whatever it's called. It gives you 20 raid shards, and I also got the super scroll as well. So I'll probably wait for a little bit before I use that. I don't know, we'll see. But if you guys are interested in like a particularly long episode, like if I did like 20 raid 5s, for instance, with the super scroll and stuff, and I could just upload it as the whole 20, like it might be like an hour long or more or whatever. If you're interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just knock that out one Sunday when I'm just sitting on the couch watching a movie or something. Because 20 raid 5s would take a while. Well, 27, because I've got the 7 free ones. But yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know. I wish I could stream, because I could definitely do that on stream, but yeah, I made a video about that, and that my internet is no good, and I can't stream, unfortunately, which sucks. Alright, so we completed a bounty for free, which is good. My bounties have built up, because as I mentioned before, I haven't been online as much recently. Just had some stuff to do with the new baby in the family, and uncly duties and stuff like that. I've been visiting my my brother and sister-in-law and the baby and stuff a fair bit, and just haven't got around to playing as much. Okay, so we don't care about any other familiars in here. So when we were farming the Driffin up, I was saying how Driffin is like the hard to catch, like the elusive epic fam that just never shows up for persuasion, all the rest of it. And then the other one is Squib from Raid 1. A lot of people have issues catching Squib. Somehow I've got 3 of them. So I apologize for that. I'd give them to you if I could. But trading in the game like this would just destroy the game. But that's a whole another topic for a whole nother day. Yeah, so I have three Squibs. So I could make 3 Squibbos and then turn them into Wembos eventually down the line, but I don't know. 1 Wembo's enough for the moment. Because Wembos need Driffins as well. They need the Wolfen. The same schematic that we were working on. the last couple of, well, last 6 weeks or something. Something crazy. Okay, 2 down. No Oxler. Oh, this is it. This is a sign. It's not only is it the first Oxler in the dungeon, in the raid, it's also the first Oxler I've found on, since I've been playing on Steam. So it's like firsts all over the place. So this is the one. I have a good feeling about this. I know it's gonna shatter my dreams when it doesn't pop up. I had good feeling gone. Well, we had 2 Mimsies last week in raid 2. In the same 2 Mimsies in the same raid. So we can hope for another Oxler. I've actually been oh, here we go. I don't have any of the shade. I think I've only ever caught 1 of them. We're not going to bribe because I don't need it, so we'll just persuade and hope for the best. There you go. A free shade. Nice. Well, at least we got something. Anyway, in PvP in the last few days, probably the last... Whoa! What? 2 shades. Alright. I don't need you at all, guy, but I'll take you. I mean, if you're free, right? If you've been hunting down a shade, I apologize. I think that was payback for the Oxler not coming up, right? They're like, we'll just throw him a bone, keep him interested, we'll give him a shade. Oh, he said he didn't need it, we'll give him another one. Anyway, finally getting back to what I was trying to say, is in PvP in the last week or so, I've come up against quite a few people that have had Oxler in their team. And it's kind of rubbing it in, right? Because it's the thing I need. And I just see all these like people, and they're generally lower level because I take some gear off when I do PvP. So these like lower level people with Oxlers, I'm like, damn it, I just need 1 of him. I do have like I've mentioned this before, but a while ago. Hey, we just leveled up. Let's quickly do that. And we completed another bounty. I do have the raid 5 equivalent of Oxler, the blue pyramid thing. That just came up for persuasion one day, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need you. Throw gold at it, and it happened. So that was lucky. But unfortunately, it wasn't the one I wanted or needed. And the worst part is, even once we get the Oxler, it's a massive step because we get the 40% block tank, and we're 1 familiar closer to doing that mythic fusion. Because we need that 1 more familiar, we need the Captain Wombos or whatever it is, and that needs the zone, the raid 4 equivalent of Oxler. So we've got 2 really rare and elusive familiars to catch. So I don't think it's going to be a quick process, but we'll see. And then obviously also the boss of raid 3 is not, doesn't come up a hell of a lot. But at least the boss of raid 3 you fight every single raid. So at least every raid you go into, you have a very small chance, but you have a chance of him coming up for persuasion every raid. Whereas Oxler and the little robot dude, they only show up once every 10 raids, if that. So yeah, they're the problem ones. So we're knocking this out pretty quick, as to be expected. We shouldn't have any issues. I'm actually interested to see if I could do raid 1 just my character. I don't know. I think if I had like a legendary pet and accessory, perhaps. But as it stands now, I'm not sure. And I don't really want to waste a raid shard on a thing. So what level are we now? 254. Okay, it's pretty good. Oh, the crits. I assume it was crits. So, Sunday's episode coming up, we will be doing Raid 5 Heroic as always. And, I don't know, maybe I'll use... If you guys don't want the whole 20 Super Scroll raid basket thing with Super Scroll on it, what I was talking about before, because apparently I've forgotten how to speak English. Then I might just use the Super Scroll on Sunday, and just, you know, record 3 raids or something like I normally do. And then that way, we've got, you know, a fairly good chance, the best chance we could possibly have, at least, of getting some loot. So we'll see. I don't know. I might hold on to it as well. I don't know. I'll make up my mind on Sunday. It depends how much time I have, actually. I got a really busy weekend. I got a friend's 30th, a friend's 40th, and the friend of mine, his 30th, it's also the next day, it's engagement lunch type thing. So yeah, it's going to be a big weekend. So I don't know how much time I'll have. I may not even have time to do an episode, item find episode this week. So if there's not a dungeon raid 5 item find video in your subscription box on Monday, then yeah, I ran out of time and didn't get around to it. But I'll try my best. Hello. Just recording. Capture rate. Video. Okay, why have you stopped? What are you doing? Okay, that was weird. Can't believe I got 2 freaking shades in a row, man. That's crazy. I think Shade goes with Lord Cerulean to make Cerulean or whatever it is, or I can't remember. And then I think that's part of Rimroid, so I don't think I really need the shades for anything, because I don't plan on putting the Rimroid, extra Rimroids into my my god, English, what's it called? Stable, that's the one. Let's have a quick look, actually. Familiars, Fusion. Let's go Legendary. You are now. So yeah, this one. Cerulean. Cerulean. I don't know. So that's a Shade and the Lord Cerulean. Fucking sweet. Shout out to Jawza. Yeah, so I don't really think I need it, which is unfortunate considering I just caught 2. Alright, we got 2 more. Let's just do the 2 more, right? I might use that 300 energy for some world bosses or something. Although I do need this Oxler. I might just do it off camera. I think 7 raids is enough. If only raid 5 was this quick, that'd be so good. It takes forever, especially on Steam with the lag and everything. Like on the phone, it's not so bad. But on here, it takes quite a while. Let's go back quickly and get this gold. Otherwise, we're gonna kill everything in here and then have to run all the way back to the start to collect that, which is irritating, but... Come on, Oxla, show your face. And then give me your face. Whoa. It's like 400 misses in a row. Every time I see, like, the hood of Shade, so, like, when we finish here, you could see the hood. Oh, okay, when he went down a bit. I think it's Oxla, because he's red, and I get all excited. And then I just find out that it's stupid Shade. Take that. I don't know, every time I see a chest and open it, I can't not hear the da-na-na-na from Zelda. because I'm a massive Legend of Zelda fan. So much so that to the new people to the channel, I named my dog Zelda, and she's running around at the moment, being crazy. So, come here. No, no, she's playing. All right, last one. So even if we don't get the Oxlade, which is looking unlikely, we can still call this episode a success, right? We got the 2 shades. So you know we don't need it, but that's still something. Here we go. Come on, come on, you son of a bitch! Oh, you son of a bitch! Fucking taunting little prick. So before I started doing these Thursday, sorry, capture rate videos where we went for Driffin. I started farming for Driffin probably 2 weeks before I started making these videos, maybe a week, I'm not sure. And before that, I did like a solid month of Oxlade on Thursdays, and nothing. So yeah, I've definitely been farming for him for a while, and then I kind of gave up for a bit, and I went to Raid 3 to get a bully to fuse a Starly instead. And then I don't know why I did that, really, because I need the Oxlade for the Mythic Fusion. And then I remembered that, and I'm like, what am I doing? And then so I came back here. But I do have 2 Astaroths, so had I got bully, I could have made an Asali and then still got the Oxlade. I have to say, like, as a free-to-play player and stuff, like, I've inherently super bad RNG, and I'm really unlucky when it comes to accessories and pets. Like, I don't know how many gems I've done just by playing and off a wall, and you know, got as many free gems as I possibly can and spent them all on accessories and pets, and got, you know, just recently, like a couple of months ago, I got this. Up until then, I was just using 2 rares. So is that, in that aspect, yeah, super unlucky. But I'm actually fairly lucky when it comes to familiars. I've got quite a few, like you saw then, the 2 shades and stuff, and 2 Astaroths with gold as well. So, you know, you take the luck where you can get it. But a good legendary accessory and pet would be amazing. It would boost my, like, power by a shit ton. But I'm like, I don't have the money to do this. I'm currently unemployed. And yeah, it's just like, it's so expensive, man. Like, what's that? 2,300 gems, which is like not even, am I doing the math right? Yeah, not even 3, or around 3 pet eggs or accessory boxes. 20 bucks. That's rough. Very rough. Either way, I'm started to ramble about things that are not important. So I will leave you. We didn't get an Oxlade, but we did get the 2 shades. Still a success. And as I said, there may not be a video on Sunday, depending if I get time or not, but I'll try my hardest. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.